Dang, well, we got some MLB betting drama, and the Oakland A's are involved, or at least a player on the Oakland A's is involved. On Tuesday morning, Mark Feinsand of MLB.com dropped a bombshell report on the league website page, which was conspicuously absent if you from the A's website. If you go to athletics.com Tuesday morning, you won't see any headline, which, yeah, that makes sense. But anyways, A's right-hander Michael Kelly has been suspended for a year after an MLB investigation into sports betting has left 5 guys suspended or banned. The lead guy in this whole investigation who got really dinged the hardest was a guy named Tucupita Marcano, who was a Padres infielder, outfielder, also spent a couple years with the Pirates. So Marcano's been permanently banned after betting more than $150,000 on baseball, and including $87,000 on MLB, including Pirates games where he was actually on the team. I mean, he was injured, he was on the injured list, but he was betting on those games. So he's got a lifetime ban. He is not coming back. So Kelly, meanwhile, is on the other end of the spectrum. He's got to feel pretty dumb about this whole thing because he only bet $99 and made $28.30. And he was betting on over-unders and runs scored, including three games with the Astros. I believe he bet on 9 or 10 games. And honestly, it just seems like he was bored in the offseason, and he just, did the classic, put $100 into DraftKings or whatever it was, and was just kind of bored having some off-season fun, and here he is 3 years later getting dinged for it. So it's too bad, but here's what the A's had to say about the matter. The A's were disappointed to learn about the matter involving Michael Kelly. While we cannot comment on the details, this violation occurred prior to Michael joining the A's organization, and we fully support MLB's sports betting policy and the need to adhere to all provisions of Rule 21. We will continue to educate all members of our organization regarding their obligations under the policy. So Kelly was one of 4 players suspended a year, and the other 3 guys are minor leaguers. We got Jay Groom, who's a Padres left-handed pitcher, Jose Rodriguez, who's a Phillies infielder, and Andrew Salfrank, who's a D-backs southpaw. So the other guys are minor leaguers. Kelly's been in the bigs about 3 years now, the past 3 seasons. This is his first season with the A's, and baseball suddenly finds itself in another huge betting controversy. This news actually comes on the same day. Also, interesting timing, the same day that Ippei Mizuhara is supposed to plead guilty to 2 different charges of stealing $17 million from Shohei Ohtani. So maybe MLB is like, you know what, we're just going to get all this stuff out in one day, have all this betting scandal hang over our game. So, Ippei Mizuhara, of course, was Ohtani's old translator, and he's expected to plead guilty to 2 different counts, one of bank fraud and one of filing a false income tax return. So supposedly he impersonated Ohtani 24 times and stole about $17 million, and in total lost about $41 million. But I guess Ohtani's being viewed as a victim here. So this is a quote from U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada. He said, this is via CNN, he said, "The extent of this defendant's deception and theft is massive. He took advantage of his position of trust to take advantage of Mr. Ohtani and fuel a dangerous gambling habit. But hey, let's go to Vegas, baby. Bring on the A's and all 30 teams with this, every 2 years, all 30 teams will come through that market. Let's go to Vegas, baby, by 2028. That's what the A's are doing. Or that's what MLB is doing. So back to Michael Kelly. He was having his 31-year-old right-hander, and he was having a really good year for the A's this season. He had a 2.59 ERA. If you look at his Baseball Savant page, people have a tough time getting hard contact on him. Look at that hard hit percentage and the barrel rate and the exit velocity. But, he had a 2.59 ERA in 31 1/3 innings. He could go multiple innings if needed. Wasn't a huge strikeout guy, just 22 strikeouts and 10 walks. But the A's pitching staff is really hurting right now. They need all the arms they can get. And they recently optioned down Brady Basso to Vegas, so he's got to be down there for 10 days. Freddie Tarnock, he was coming back from rehab. He just got picked up by the Phillies off waivers. They recently DFA'd Aaron Brooks, so now they lose Kelly. It's like in the span of a couple days, they just lost 4 pitchers from their staff. So, as far as the roster goes, it's not great either. But honestly, this is just about Kelly and his career. I mean, he's going to be suspended for a year. He's going to have his tarnished name. And, baseball fans are going to be heckling him about it. I mean, $28 he won. He bet $99. Yeah. So I think it's just honestly a stupid mistake. And, he should have. I mean, he should have known the rules. Obviously, I guess you just can't do that. But if you're in the off season, you're betting on games you're not playing, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess he should have known the rules. But anyways, too bad for Michael Kelly. He was really establishing himself this year with the A's as a reliable reliever. So he'll be out for a year. We'll see when he comes back next year. But hey, for now, I think the big storyline is that baseball has a couple of huge gambling controversies, and now they're going to Vegas. All right, I'm Alex Espinoza with RickyBlog.com. Thanks a lot for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe, and use my affiliate link down below and the promo code RickyBlog at Last Dive Bar to get 10% off. All right, so the A's will have to go without Michael Kelly for the rest of this year and the half of next year too.